Welcome, everyone. Brace yourself as we set on a majestic tour into the remarkable domain of numbers, the Fibonacci series. Did you know the series is named after Leonardo of Pisa, also known as Fibonacci, who introduced it to the Western world in his 1202 book Liber Abazi.
He introduced Fibonacci sequence as a solution to a problem about the growth of a population of rabbits.
Fibonacci numbers start with 0 and 1, and each subsequent number is the sum of the previous two. Fibonacci sequence appears in nature surprisingly often. The branching in trees, arrangement of leaves on a stem, the fruit sprouts of a pineapple, the flowering of an artichoke, an uncurling fern, and the arrangement of a pine cone all follow the pattern of Fibonacci numbers.
A Fibonacci spiral is a series of connected quarter circles drawn inside an array of squares with Fibonacci numbers for dimensions. The squares fit perfectly together because of the nature of the sequence.
The Fibonacci sequence is used in the financial markets. It is the foundation of several indicators and many trading systems.
The Greek letter phi represents the golden ratio in mathematics, which is the limit of the ratios of successive terms of the Fibonacci sequence. In music, Fibonacci numbers are often used to determine tunings, and many compositions and arrangements are based on the sequence. The Fibonacci number sequence has been used in dithering algorithms to minimize the appearance of noise.
It's also a very popular sequence with computer scientists, because the recursive nature of the sequence is a great way of programming certain types of algorithms. These numbers are also used in computer algorithms for searching and sorting information. Fibonacci numbers make a sequence where the pattern of numbers carry on indefinitely. It is an infinite sequence.
The number sequence also appears in the properties of geometric shapes and patterns. It can be seen in famous structures such as the pyramids of Egypt.
In the 19th century, French mathematician Édouard Lucas named this series of numbers the Fibonacci sequence. In Fibonacci series, any given number is approximately 1.618 times the preceding number, ignoring the first few numbers. This 1.618 number is known as phi, or the golden ratio.
The ratio of two consecutive Fibonacci numbers tends to the golden ratio as n goes to infinity.
Fibonacci numbers are closely related to Lucas numbers in that they form a complementary pair of Lucas sequences.
Fibonacci numbers or sequence was known in India long before it was known in the West. It is used in Indian mathematics and poetry. We find Fibonacci numbers in nature. The petals of flowers are often found in Fibonacci numbers. For example, most lilies have 3 Fibonacci number petals.
The term Fibonacci is an abbreviation of Filius Bonacci, which means the son of Bonacci.
Both the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio are used in the field of architecture. A famous example is the Parthenon in Athens, which was built around 440 BC.
Fibonacci sequence also appears in the family tree of honeybees. A male bee, or drone, has one parent, a queen. However, a female bee has 2 parents, a queen and a drone.
There's a Fibonacci Day. It is celebrated on November 23rd because the date is 1123, and these numbers are part of the sequence.
The sequence also appears in many mathematical proofs, problems, and equations.
Interesting fact: Fibonacci didn't discover this sequence, but used it as an example in his book Liber Abazi.
Did you know? In the world of art, the sequence is used to help compose pieces of work, affect color selection, and even contribute to the development of character personalities.
It also helps create aesthetically pleasing compositions in graphic designs, paintings, and even sculptures. Some believe that the pyramids of Giza and even the structure of the Parthenon in Athens have proportions that align with the golden ratio.
All right, folks, that wraps up our exploration. We hope you learnt and enjoyed as we unraveled the fascinating world of Fibonacci numbers. Stay tuned for more.